was born in over in Columbus, Ohio, to a up-and-coming executive in a major retail establishment, and my mom was a school teacher. My dad was very, very driven and wanted to excel at all things. I look back now and know that that was because his parents were very driven, and it's kind of in our genes that we're hard-driven people, and wanting to excel, wanting to achieve. My dad, at all costs, wanted to be a high achiever, and so for him to obtain that, it was very difficult for him. And I look back on it now and I see the pattern, but it was very difficult for him to be able to commit to the hours he needed to succeed, and also be a father and a husband, and so that's all to say that our home was very dysfunctional. And I didn't know that it was dysfunctional. I thought everybody lived the same way we did. And to give you kind of an insight into what our home was like, there were rules when my dad was home, and there were rules when my dad wasn't home. And the rules when my dad wasn't home were the rules I liked, because we could play and we could make noise and we could be kids. And when my dad did come home, then we had to be quiet, and we couldn't make a lot of noise, and we stayed in our rooms a lot. And during that time, there was a lot of fighting between my mom and my dad, and things I didn't understand were going on. A lot of dishes broken, a lot of things overturned, a lot of yelling and screaming, and I just knew that something was wrong. I didn't know what it was. But when we walked outside of our home, we had to present ourselves as this perfect family. So really early on, I learned how to live this double life of, things could be chaotic at home, but I could walk outside my home and I had to put on this face and that everything was okay, which worked into my life later on as I became addicted to drugs and alcohol.